Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to see how we can draw and paint this maple leaf. Let's get started. For this painting I'm going to use my regular sketchbook, which is not professional watercolor paper. It is thin than the watercolor paper. And then I have my paints that I got from Temu, and they're very good and nice quality paints, so you can use whatever watercolors you have, doesn't matter. And also for the brushes I'm going to use these two brushes. One of them is a mop brush number 3 and the other one is a fine detailer brush for number 0. So let's see how we can draw that. So the first step is that we need to draw a curved slanting line going upwards like this. So this is a long line, and towards the center we are going to extend two lines outward like a V, and then leaving a little space you're going to draw two lines horizontally outwards, left and right. So that's the basic shape of the leaf. And now we are going to make the more veins of the leaf. So all you have to do is on each of the lines we have to make two V shapes. One will be small and the other one will be a longer, a wider and a more long V. So we have to do it on all the lines, as you can see. After this, the fun part is that we are going to join all these lines using a curved line like that. So you just have to make curves and join all these lines. So now I have done all of them, and now we are going to join all of them all together in one leaf. So just using some more curved lines to do that. So where you see you have long distance, you can give two curves to join them. So we are done with the drawing, and now we will
For the painting,
go ahead
first
and
I will
start
be using
painting.
this number 3 mop brush. If you do not have a mop brush, you can use a round brush as well. And I'm going to start with this beautiful medium yellow color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fill the whole leaf with this color, and I will not paint it very dry. I will keep it a little watery so that I need to add more colors so that they spread really well with the wet surface. So I will keep this yellow color a little bit wet so that when I add a different color it merges nicely and smoothly. So after painting this, while this is still wet, I will be now start adding the other colors that I really want to add in this autumn fall maple leaf. So I started by mixing cadmium yellow and a little bit of brown. So I'm just adding this wherever randomly places that I want to add. So there is no specific pattern that you need to follow in this. Just drop in the color, it will automatically start spreading because the yellow is really wet right now. So it will start spreading, and after adding this brown shade, now I'm going to add very bright red color on top of it. So it gives like very different colors merged all together, just to give it a proper feel of the fall leaves and fall colors. So it's really beautiful merging of the colors. It's very magical experience. Overall I love watercolors because they spread so beautifully. So do not worry about any particular pattern that you need to follow. Just drop in wherever you like. And after putting the colors, now I'm going to take a clean brush. I'll wash the brush, the same brush, and I will just wherever I see the two colors are merging, I'll just go over them and spread it very, very nicely, blend them a little bit, and just going through all the strokes that I see, all the definite lines which I want to merge. I'm happy with the effect now, so I will move on to the next step. For that, I'm going to use this fine detailer brush, and I'll start painting the branch with a very dark burnt brown color. So you can use the darkest shade of brown in your palette that you have. So I'm just filling in the stem, just very flat coloring in this one, and then I'm going to extend it a little bit and touch the leaf, so it will spread a little color there as well. And now I'm going to use the back side of this brush to make the veins of this maple leaf, the lines that we drew with the pencil. So I still can see those pencil lines, so I'm just going to go over that, and I'll start making this line, starting from the brown color that we still see bleeding in the leaf. So just do not worry about the paper, it will not tear the paper. It's just very light handed but still giving some pressure, so it creates a streaky line, and all the watercolor will deposit in these lines and make it even darker. And you can extend these lines outwards like that, so you get a edgy effect on the leaf ends, like you can see. It gives like a 3D effect, that actually there are dents like the veins on the leaf. It gives very beautiful effect. After I traced all the pencil lines, now if you want, you can add extra lines with the same, the backside of this brush, to give little tiny more veins to this leaf. So you can do whatever you feel like. You can add more lines, make some, little dots on the leaf, anything that you like on the leaf. So I'm just adding few little tiny lines. And yeah, and towards the last part, I'm going to add a little shadow on the right side, just to give it a little more 3D effect. So I'll use the same brush, and I'll use very light watery black color. So I'll just take a little bit of black and add a lot of water to it, and then I'll leave little white space between the actual leaf and the shadow. So as you can see, I've left some white space between those two things, and so that it gives actually a shadowed effect. I'll do it on the right side because I want to create a shadow on the right side, so the light is coming from the left side, which means, so yeah, so please watch the video till the end to see the final effect. If you all enjoyed today's video and this was helpful to you, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.